Okay, now it's the enemy's turn. And you could hear more of them in the hallway, but only two can really get there. Squirrel? Considering you're nearest to the drug stash and it's open and
And gone.
yeah,
Oh, that's fine. They can shoot at me.
one of them's going to shoot at you.
Reaction and intuition. That's 4. I'm just gonna go ahead and declare full defense
You do
because
you do
why
not
not?
you do not have enough initiative for that.
I believe you can use it up anyway. I believe you can always take full defense. You just don't get to act that turn.
You owe me 1 initiative.
Okay.
I will remove it from your corpse. Oh goody, you dodge. Flashback? Because he shot at you, he's going to try to shoot at you. Because you shot at him, he's going to try and shoot at you.
Okay.
He's going to take a lot of negatives. Yeah, you dodge, you dodge. And yeah, there are guys in the hallway. I take it you guys don't want me to use grenades?
You said if we didn't, you wouldn't.
That was Douglas.
Oh, no, I said that. No, you're welcome to use grenades if you like. I haven't got an expensive body here. It's fine by me.
I kind of have an expensive body here.
Mine's very expensive.
Mine is really hard to replace.
Yeah, you're just like, no, you said if we don't use grenades, then you won't use grenades. And I'm just like, that was Douglas, not me. I never made that promise. Okay, I guess Chaos will go ahead and shoot Peon at the door. Taking a negative because he's in cover technically. Jesus Christ. Hey, someone finally shot something. But they're orcs, so they have a good body. So let's see here.
So apparently I'm wrong. I'm not allowed to take a full defense unless I actually have 10 initiative. That is weird, especially considering most people won't even get 10 initiative.
I'll let you do it this one, just because.
Yeah, but for future reference, I was wrong.
Yes. You may want to get your defense dice up. Just in case.
Hey, what? Okay.
But, yeah, let's see here. He's going to be rolling...
Is there a bathroom? I assume I'd be near the door if there was.
Nope.
Of course not.
If he was actually out there doing his fucking job, he would be able to actually tell you that there was no bathroom in this place.
If who was?
The manager.
Ah.
There are no bathrooms here. None. So let's see here. The bullet goes right through the wall, into the orc's shoulder. He actually screams out as he moves away from the door a little bit, only to stay there because it's not his turn. He can't exactly move. Flashback.
1 second. You said there was no wireless on these guys?
Nope, none.
Well, and I'm no cyber, no nothing.
Nope.
Ugh,
They're POS, dude.
stupid meat people. Fine. I'll just take another shot. One success. Damn it.
Jesus criminy. Shoot again. Dodge. Save. Die. That's one orc dead. Jesus Christ, people. Reroll for new round. Reroll for previous round, apparently.
Sorry, give me a second.
Gonna roll flashback?
Yeah, give me 1 second. Sorry. I was reading something.
There we go.
Here we go.
And hey, look at that. You actually...
Ugh.
You can take a full defense if you want to.
Are either of the orcs down now?
One is.
One is? Okay. And is another one going to be filing in to take his place?
Another one's going to file in to take his place.
Okay.
Chaos is going to shoot the one that's right that is not behind cover. Because fuck him. And he's going to see the bullet and go, ah. Squirrel.
So I'll pull out my gun, point it at one of the orcs, and say, "You know, you really are outclassed. It would do everyone a world of good if you just went ahead and gave up." And try and do an intimidation check.
They killed Roger! They killed Roger! Bastard owed me money.
So let's see. We obviously overpower them. I've got a custom weapon, so that brings it up to I believe that should be 17 dice.
They're rolling composure, right?
Yes.
You know, since I was firing that as a complex action, they should have got a -2 on their defense.
Yeah, nah, the orc, like, you hear 3 orcs behind the 2 at the door going, guys, one of them killed Roger, and, Phil's kind of bleeding out over here. Let's kind of not do this. You hear guns hitting the floor as orcs file in and put their hands above their heads.
Now, as I was trying to tell you gentlemen earlier, we are not responsible for your leader's death.
Oh, one thing though.
Yes?
Chaos shoots and kills the injured orc.
Except for that one. That one's our bad. But, you know, that's what happens when you shoot at runners, isn't it?
Chaos points his gun at all of them. Alright, empty out your pockets. Throw your guns over here.
So, while my friend here makes sure that you remember the day that you decided to shoot at a bunch of runners, any ideas on what happened to your prestigious leader here, keeping in mind that we had nothing to do with it?
They shrug. They honestly don't know.
And they're a bunch of orcs?
Yep.
Well, gentlemen, I will say, since you no longer seem to have an organization to associate with, if you want to go and speak to Kirby, I can put in a good word for you.
No, they're still part of their gang.
Without a leader.
No. They have a leader. This guy.
Okay.
One of them states
So he's like a sub-boss. Okay.
No, one of them states that he was a paying client.
Somebody said boss.
They're orcs. With the logic of 1 and an intuition of 3.
Fine.
But yes,
He could have been paying them his hired muscle, and at that point, he's their boss.
With a stash like this, he should have been able to afford a little bit better muscle.
dude, that's only
He
15.
could probably afford a better place to live too, but he didn't.
True.
That's only 1,500 new yen worth of drugs, dude.
Let me do some math on that. That sounds low.
Oh, by the way, who's going to be the loot keeper tracker over?
I will be, since I'm the one who's going to be selling it anyway.
You're not selling all of it.
I sell it and divide it up. I'm not taking all of the things and selling it just for myself.
No. I don't mean that. I mean some things you might want to keep.
Like the comlink.
Yes.
So yeah, do you want the clothes off their back?
Have you seen their clothes?
Armored vests, not worth it.
No, just what's in their pockets and the weapons they came in with.
You get,
assuming they're guns. I don't need any pipes or hammers or machetes.
You get 6 metal ink comlinks, which are actually good as burner phones. You get 6 doses of jazz. Six Browning Ultra Powers. And 8 forearm snap blades.
So let's see. What was the name of those burner phones?
Metal Link.
Metal Link.
Metal Link, and there was 3 of those?
6.
6 of those.
6, okay. And then 2 snap blades.
8.
8, okay. Just repeat the whole thing, because apparently I didn't hear a damn word.
6 Metal Link.
6 Metal Link.
6 doses of jazz.
Okay.
Repeat that back to me.
6 jazz.
6 Browning Ultra Power.
6 Browning Ultra.
8 forearm snap blades.
8 snap blades.
Good.
Sorry, I was busy trying to do math about the drugs.
Well, now you have 6 doses of jazz. Which, ladies and gentlemen in the audience, jazz is a +1 reaction, +1 physical limit, and +2d6 initiative dice.
Yes, that's almost $3,000 worth of drugs.
Yeah, but you're selling, remember.
Yes. Okay.
And hey, look at that. You have 6 doses of jazz. You no longer have a excuse for bad initiative.
I keep kamikaze if I actually think it's important, but when I'm fighting gangers, I don't want to risk overdosing because I'm fighting somebody who won't even hit me.
Alright, kamikaze is actually pretty... Damn.
Yeah, when Squirrel needs to, he can kick ass. He just prefers not to.
I don't need drugs to kick ass.
Yes, but you probably need some drugs to sleep with somebody.
No? It works fine. Or are you talking about the emotional side effect of it?
All of the above.
You know I can kneecap you right here and now.
Oh, look, Volk did show up.
Actually, I kind of want to see what happens with the bullet.
AFK for a second, guys.
Alright. Just roll your full defense. I just want to see what happens.
Oh, bother.
I'm not actually shooting you, mind you.
Is that right? 8 plus. Yeah.
Isn't it like 22? 19.
No, 19.
Wow.
So you hit me with 1 success.
I know, right? And yeah, I'm actually gonna go with the way I saw it, where it's like the full defense does not go into your damage soak, because by defense it means dodge. Your ability,
Dodge is a separate action.
Yeah, I know, but I mean like move out of the way defense, because defense and damage soak are 2 entirely different things in the game.
Not according to the raw book.
Let's see here.
Because it says your defensive roll is first to avoid being hit and then to soak the damage. So it has 2 rolls as being your defensive roll.
Special actions, blah blah yada yada blah 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 blah. Over here, over there, over everywhere. Oh shit, I could always block. I keep forgetting that. Which means I could add my unarmed combat dice. We're also probably doing cover wrong. Probably. I'm just following Douglas's example. If it's wrong, blame Douglas.
What? What are we doing that could be wrong?
Cover.
What about it?
I don't know. Currently trying to read as fast as I can.
Here we go. Combat resolution. Step 3, defend. Page 173.
Damn it, Wombat. Or... Yes, damn it, Wombat. Why'd you have to actually succeed? You could have cleared this up for me.
I'm back. I miss anything exciting?
By the way, is the full defense only for initiative pass or for the full round?
It is for the full combat round until you roll for the next round of initiative.
Okay.
Also, we didn't do grazing hits, but...
Yeah, and like I said, since I was doing complex, like 3-round burst, he should have gotten -2 on his defense. When I was doing my shots. But it's okay. It all worked out.
Yeah, it all worked out.
Alright, so what are we doing now?
Reading.
Rules lawyering.
Okay.
We need one of those, don't we? Like someone who actually knows the semantics.
Yeah, maybe.
Now, keep in mind, the way it was full defense was meant to be originally is just willpower, which most characters aren't going to have an extreme willpower. My character happens to take a trait where he gets to use his charisma and is built for nothing but charisma, so it gets to be an insane bonus.
Too pretty to hit.
Yep. Which, to be fair, it means that faces which tend to be squishy don't have to worry about every time somebody draws a gun. I am Stonewall motherfucking Jackson.
No, you're not. My dice are still higher than yours, and I can actually do it every turn.
What does that have to be with? What does that have to do with being Stonewall Jackson?
No, you're Woodwall Jackson. I'm Stonewall Jackson.
Stonewall Jackson didn't attack people. He was a commander. He stood on his horse and looked out on the battlefield, unafraid of fire.
I'm Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, you can be Samuel Jackson. I'll be Stonewall Jackson.
Listen, motherfucker.
Have you ever guys heard the audiobook version of the kids book, the quote unquote children's book, Go the Fuck to Sleep, read by Samuel L. Jackson?
Yes.
That sounds epic. I have not.
Check it out on YouTube sometime. It's worth the watch.
I bet.
Listen.
Okay, and grazing hit.
You do half damage.
Oh. Well then.
I believe. I have to... Do we want to do more rules lawyering right now?
A grazing hit does not do any damage, but the attacker makes contact. This allows certain contact-only attacks, poison, shock gloves, touch-only combat spells to still do damage.
Okay, there you go. So if I hit you with a shock fist or something, that might work, or set you on fire, but I don't do damage otherwise.
Exactly. You don't do physical damage, but the shock gloves still burst.
Right.
Stick and shock ammo would work.
Stick and shock probably wouldn't work, because it would be it grazes you and goes before it can shock you.
Yeah, it looks like it's touch attack.
And stick and shock, by its very name, needs to stick and
then
shock.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Okay. Just note that every now and then I'll bring out a big gun just to fuck with you.
Okay.
Out comes a troll with a minigun. Roll willpower in order to not shit your pants.
Oh, hey, Chastity. What are you doing here?
You want about full defense affecting armor again?
Well,
What's that?
Yeah, pretty much. Just checking.
I thought we looked that up on the internet.
Yeah, we did. Well, I did.
Exactly.
The internet lies.
No, it doesn't. The internet is my friend.
There's no lies on the internet.
It brings porn to my house every day.
Oh, God.
It also brings Trump tweets.
I'm sure that's fun.
So, what did I say at the beginning of this session?
I didn't bring up politics. I brought up Twitter.
I'm going to be nice to you this once. Next time, I'll kiss you full on the mouth. No, I'll have Douglas kiss you full on the mouth.
Hey,
Come
don't
here,
threaten
little
me a
boy.
good time.
Douglas,
Yes?
have Wayon drive one of his bodies to us.
Bursting through the wall comes one of Wang's bodies.
It's a gnat.
No. It's a body that can burst through a wall.
Yay, it's a robot. Do you want an expensive or a cheap body?
It would have to be pretty expensive to be able to bust through a third-floor soundproof wall.
Yeah, I'd be impressed.
The soundproofing is made of foam, so that's not too hard.
Soundproofing? The rooms are not soundproof.
You said the motel was soundproofed.
One second, please. Oh, God. Nah, the lobby is soundproof.
Oh, okay.
Because, lobby.
Sure. Since we got into combat, I don't know if I really want to go and yell at the manager now. Although I have more grounds now.
Not really.
You go right ahead if you want to.
He'd look at you and be like, "Did you rent a room?" No. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm going to go outside.
Yeah, let's... why don't we head back to the bar, and on the way, why don't you look at those comm links to see if there's anything on there that should actually be valuable as far as you can tell.
Yep, that was the plan.
And then copy it.
Yep. Once we get in the car, I'll go hot sim and take a look at these comm links.
Take a look, it's in a book, The Reading Rainbow.
Which one?
I'll complain about how the smog is, the amount of smog is affecting my solar panels.
Which one do you look at first?
The one with the big red X.
Yeah, probably the other one with the big red X.
We're sorry. You are unable to get into this comm link. Nice try.
I don't believe
Without
it.
any rolls?
Nope.
That's probably the one then.
No.
Why can't we get into the comm link?
Reasons?
Because God.
1 second.
I mean, if we need to go back and cut off his hand for a bioscan, we can do that.
No, you have 2 other comm links. By the way, do you know what you're looking for?
A file.
Of?
I'm just
A
looking
thing.
around in the
Flashback.
Yeah.
Check Skype.
Juicy. Take it.
Oh, I'm kind of muting my mic, so I'm sorry if you can still hear it.
That's okay.
Flashback.
Yes.
Slap.
That's what I was going on soon.
Oh, yes. Do you wake up for a second?
Sure.
What do you do?
I will look both ways and then follow my instructions.
You, as you walk out into the middle of the road for some weird reason, a cop car nearly crashes into you. Well, no. First, a bike goes around you, and a cop car stops right there in front of you.
I said I was looking both ways.
Yeah, but they turned the corner and you couldn't see them. So the guy on the bike gets away. The cops are kind of mad at you, but they don't really do anything about it because they're in the Barrens.
Right.
So they go away and like they think you're a tweaker, yada yada. And then go.
Flash, buddy, what you doing?
Why did the hacker cross the road?
To get to their code?
Exactly. Don't ask questions. And then I'll return to my group here. All right. I'll start looking at the other two comlinks while
Okay.
I'm waiting.
You notice one has government. The Nova has government standard decryption,
Okay.
and the other one. Well, you find a few things on it. You find some lovely images of a Asian girl
Ooh.
in provocative positions, doing provocative things, with a big honkin' troll dick.
Interesting.
That's probably the comm link he wants.
Okay. Well, I'll.
That one is the Sony Emperor.
Okay. Well, I will say. I'll toss the Nova, the one with the government level stuff on it,
Mm-hmm.
over to Squirrel, and I'll be like, "This is probably the one we're after."
Did you copy the files?
I didn't. They're highly encrypted. If you want to give me some time to play with it, I could probably get them off. They may be data bombed.
How much time do we have till we're back at the bar?
5 minutes.
And unnecessary. What's on the other one?
I'll hold up the Emperor and I'll be like, "This one's got some nice porn on it."
I don't know. Knowing our client, that might be the one he's after.
Maybe. I'll toss it over to you as well. I was like,
And
this one.
the other one?
I'm still playing with it, but it doesn't look like anything interesting so far.
Judge intentions.
He's still playing with it.
But he said it doesn't look very interesting so far.
It has a red X on it. That's probably the most interesting thing that you can notice.
Well, yeah, but he's trying to see if I'm lying to him.
Yeah.
Well, if you want the genuine opinion, it's completely blank. There's no files on it.
But that's not what I want to know. I want to know if he actually thinks it's interesting.
Not really. Well, up to you. I'm not your mind.
Something's interesting about it, but I'm not divulging anything about it.
Well, I think to him, the most interesting thing is the fact that it has nothing on it. As a Technomancer, it's kind of a profanity that there's nothing on it. Should be porn here.
As in, like, not even an operating system?
No, it's operating system, obviously.
Okay, but no data.
Yeah, it's pretty much, it's a blank comm link.
Okay.
Fresh as the day it was made.
I mean, you can look through it. You don't really notice anything.
All I wanted to know was if he actually thought it was interesting.
Nah.
Yep, there's nothing interesting on this comm link.
Okay.
Does it have a registered owner?
Yeah, I'll look for that.
Whatever alias Flashback is using now.
No. Yeah, this one's mine now. I like the case.
All right. Well, if that's that, that's that. To the meeting. Oh, what'd you say the guy's actual name is?
Do you actually want to call him that?
I want to know what it is.
One sec, gotta scroll. Oh no, it's down here. Kim Shinjo.
Kim Shin Joe. And who's he associated with?
Damn it, I'm scrolling back down. Choson Siolopa.
Chosong. Okay.
It's chosen, only O instead of E. And then Seoulpa.
Seouopa. Okay.
Ring. Or Lee.
All right.
However you want to do it. However racist you want to be.
Okay, so we'll go back to the bar.
You get back to the bar. Oh, I'll go back to the bar. It's a good bar. Oh, the bar. Oh, hello, Mark.
I think one of us would notice and not walk in. Well, the job is done.
Oh, actually, flashback.
Yeah.
The Nova is it's an actual working comlink, but you notice a secondary device built into it, which is government access.
Okay, so there's the comlink itself.
It's a double comlink.
Gotcha.
Here we go,
Okay.
here we go. Wait, where the fuck am I? Ah, here it is. Here it is. So, which comlink do you hand him?
I'll hand him the one with the Nova.
Actually, one second.
believe-
Before, do I have? Yeah. But before we get there, like on our way there, while we're waiting and talking and all this stuff, I have a couple of data chips. Can I?
You could download the porn.
I was thinking about downloading the encrypted stuff, a copy of it,
You can't.
over onto a data chip.
You can't.
I can't. Okay.
So
We're going to try.
you hand him the Nova. He looks into it, and then hands it back to you. He said, "Not what I'm looking for."
Ha! I handed him the one full of porn.
He scans through it, and then puts it in his pocket. Ah, thank you. My client will be very happy to have this back.
Called it. We did copy the porn, right? Because that's probably blackmail material.
Oh yeah, I copied the board.
Okay, just making sure.
And then, after spends a few seconds investigating it's a Hermes icon. Never mind, it's a Hermes icon. My bad.
Which one? The
Wait. It says here, whatever the runner's in. Oh, what became of Oxycold?
Someone had a disagreement with him before we arrived.
Pity. Yeah, no, it states that he asked for the Sony Emperor, but then it states that he takes a few moments investigating the Hermes icon. Which
Strange.
none of them are.
All right
Okay.
then.
So he fishes the cred stick with everyone's payment, the 25,000, and slides it across the table to Squirrel. If I have any work I need done in the future, I'll get in touch with you through channels, he says. Then as he's getting up to leave, he tosses one of the team members back. Well, he already handed you back. You may want to hold on to that kid. It might be worth something to somebody. Not me, but somebody. Worst comes to worse. He adds, grinning. It's a nice comm rink. Then he makes his exit.
which one? The Nova.
Always
The Nova.
nice to work for the Chosong.
The Nova.
He twitches, then leaves. Your fingertips twitch, and part of you wants to give in to the whispers of paranoia and toss the fancy comm link in the nearest garbage can immediately. Please make a composure test, Mr. Flashback.
Yeah.
He handed it back to me, didn't he?
Yes, but this is twitchy.
Fair enough.
He has to make at least one roll.
Yeah, it's...
What does Wayon say?
Pretty successful.
Douglas?
Yes.
What does Wayon say to all this?
Sorry, I'm repeating. I don't know.
But no, so... Flashback, you feel like tossing it, but you don't. You just kind of go back to your world.
Yeah, I'll turn it off.
Flashback.
I'll
If I leave this with you, will you be able to break into it without feeling the need to...
Hold on. Just in case, let's see here. Fancy comp link in the nearest can immediately, just in case. However, you have a feeling Mr. Johnson's on the level, and since this job didn't exactly pay a mountain of money, probably a good idea not to throw away potential opportunities for more cred.
Right.
Although I have to say, that's a pretty big paycheck for literally 3 hours of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd almost say it was a milk run.
Well, he didn't use the word, so I didn't have to charge triple. Cakewalk or milk run, that's triple.
But yeah, give me a little time with this. I can probably get some idea what's on here.
All right, and I'll take those images and put out some feelers to see if they're of anyone important.
I'm just gonna put it out there right now. She's not important.
Okay.
You find out she's the daughter of a store owner.
You know who really wants to see those?
Daughter of what?
A store owner.
Oh, okay.
Chinese herbal medicine.
So probably important to them for internal politics and stuff like that, but definitely not valuable to us.
Nah. You do digging, and the father is not part of the gang or the organization there.
Right, but you use it to say pressure them into doing something. I assume
you could pressure him.
I'm not trying to pressure him. I'm just trying to figure out why these images were important, because I assume he's not going to pay that much for porn. So.
Well, it's his daughter.
Right. Oh wait, it's his daughter.
Yep. Not Kim's. It's the store owner's daughter.
Oh yes, right.
Yeah.
So they're probably trying to pressure him for something which is considered valuable to the organization.
Yeah, if you you're putting out your feelers, you have pretty good contacts. Apparently, the guy hired the organization to bring the pictures back, so that way he doesn't have to be dishonored.
Ah, okay. Well, I'll just add them to my personal stash and won't dishonor his family.
You know, Squirrel. I know someone who would really love to see those, though.
Who is that?
You might be able to get some brownie points with the group here if you send those on over to Volk.
Well, she's a human.
Yeah, but she's with a troll.
True.
I'm not sending him anything, but you go right ahead.
Just put a picture on his door of the Asian chick kissing the giant troll dick.
Exactly. Just make sure he knows it didn't come from me, because I've already done that to him, but
Signed, with love, Squirrel.
Exactly. Yep, that's what you need to do. He'll love it. He'll be your best friend after that.
Oh yeah, like bosom buddies. Wait till he falls asleep drunk one night and have somebody tattoo it onto his ass.
Flashback.
Yep.
Ding.
Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done.
All right. I can go ahead, guys. I'll be back. I'll step up from the table and walk away.
I was about to ask him a question, but okay.
So, unbeknownst to the group, what do you do?
I'm going to step into the alley behind the bar, cautiously looking around
There's no one here.
and looking for a trash can.
Actually, far off into the distance, you notice a lady on her knees.
Not surprised. And looking for trash cans.
Let's see, you got a green one, purple, black, 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 blue.
Blue and got any writing on the side?
Yeah, has some strange writing that you can barely make out.
All right, I'll take a look inside.
What page were the drugs on again?
Which drugs?
Core.
Core drugs are in 180.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, 412. The other one was 180. In the core book, they're on 412.
So you find the usual stuff you find in a trash can. Yesterday's trash. Squirrel?
Yes.
Composure.
Oh, God. Do. 4 successes.
You're able to hold back the need to follow him and see what's taken him so long as you enjoy your drink from your flask.
Yeah, that's probably where I'm getting my drink from.
You do enjoy a conversation with Chaos and Wayon.
Yeah, I was going to say, Wayon, you don't have any programmer friends, do you?
Sure. Well, I can program myself, and I'm sure I know people.
I'm looking to get a really nice agent.
Okay, let's see.
I wonder how an AI feels about agents.
You don't know he's an
I feel that.
I'm aware that I do not know he is an AI in character, but out of character, I can be curious about what an AI thinks about agents.
There you go.
I think they're really handy. It saves me so much time on multitasking.
So it's like a meal to you.
How do you feel about dogs?
I like them. I like
There
keeping
you
them as
go.
pets.
Exactly. So, what is an agent but a dog?
Actually,
Or
previous editions, they were literally called dog brains.
exactly. That's why I used that example.
Yeah.
But they make nice pets, and they're handy ways for searching for hidden shit on your comlink every round, several times every round.
Oh, yes.
So I view them in the same way as I view my pilot programs, pets
Yeah.
that could perform a handy job.
Would you guys like to go ahead and call the session here for tonight?
Doesn't seem like a bad spot.
Okay.
Although we assume you'd like to, if we could resolve this real quick, whether or not he has a contact who would give me a really nice agent.
Go ahead.
I haven't got. I have an incredibly poor charisma, so I don't have a lot of contacts. I've got a drone guy and the fixer. A drone guy might be able to get an agent for you.
What about you, Chaos?
I kind of assumed that the drum guy would cover covers software and stuff as well, because that goes along with drones. I don't know if an agent would be covered on that or not, because an agent is more of a decker kind of.
Yeah, I would think you'd need a decker or somebody who ran a hardware store or something like that.
Well, that's what the drone guy does, isn't it? Deals in hardware.
Sorry, I'm at a computer store, not a hardware store.
But
Okay, fair.
But no. So basically, I look at you going, nah. I got no hackers as friends. Got a Krogar.
But here's where I buy my software, and I give him some websites with all the commercially available stuff.
I'll sit back down at the table. Oh, you guys talk about hackers? What?
Well, I was going to ask you, but then you oh so rudely walked away.
Well,
You don't know anybody who could get me a high-level agent, do you?
Maybe. I could make a call.
I mean, I definitely could if I wanted to, but I'd rather not talk to my boss trying to buy an agent. It's a little beneath him.
What level agent are you talking? 4 or 6?
Yeah, let me.
6.
I'll shoot a.
That's not a low end.
I'll shoot a message over to Io.
That's like near.
Sorry,
AI.
what?
That's near AI level, dude.
Yeah. Availability of 18.
All right, folks. We're gonna go ahead and do the buying off camera here. You all have a You all have a wonderful evening, and as always, I've been your illustrious host, Lord Zeriq. And remember, I love you all. Good night.